So yeah, welcome back to Cyberpunk. Um, Today we're gonna begin back at the
It's good to be
HQ.
back, Arjan.
Oh,
Grab
good.
something.
Glad to have you back, man. Thank you. It's good to have everyone back after a month or so off. So we're outside right now. Just sort of in the driveway. It's like a series of narrow driveways that lead out into like a little parking area for this like storage unit lot, and there's a bunch of other units around, and the air jeep's like right in the middle of the driveway, and underneath it is Cal working away. Um, he's working on the gyroscope, which is broken because Shiro crashed it into a trash can in our last session.
Joe Share.
And so you and Chad are working on it together. Um, while you're working on the car, Chad is harassing you about bigger weapons upgrades and asking if he can add a converter to adapt them to US based materials instead of German.
Oh, and don't forget the American flag stickers.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Like
Uh,
old US flag stickers.
We're
there's
going to pip the shit out of this baby.
there's live wires jumping around, and while he's trying like distracting you by talking to you, you make a reflex save real quick,
Uh,
Mr. Cal. It zaps you.
oh no.
You take 1 point of damage.
Son of a bitch. How much damage did I take?
1 point.
Oh,
One light wound.
ow.
The finger, because Chad's distracted you. You're trying to talk.
Come on, man. I'm trying to work here. That's my favorite finger. Don't you have something better to do right now than talk my ear off?
And the rest of us are sitting around uh, cleaning guns or like watching videos on the internet. And I'm Shiro and Freya sitting nearby, and Shiro's repairing the cyber arm. So I'm gonna do some quick checks. Cal, to see if you can repair the Jeep, you gotta do a jury rig plus basic tech plus whatever your AV tech is.
Oh, it's a sheer.
So you do like a jury rig roll, and then just add whatever your basic tech skill is and whatever your AV tech skill is.
Fuck. Where's my basic tech?
Should be right down the bottom on the right. Somewhere.
6 and 2.
And
So it's an 8.
cool. 8 plus 13. You successfully get the parts patched up.
Cool.
So,
Hooray for me.
yeah,
I'm mechanic.
there's a lot of loose wiring because, sure, in the impact, they cut a lot of lines and we were leaking fluid, which could have been really bad, but
She hit a trash can.
you repaired the damage. Yeah, it was a big trash can.
Was it a dumpster?
You could call it a dumpster. Um, so you hear the engine crackle for a second and then kick up loud and smoothly.
Good stuff.
I'm going to see if Sure can fix Freya's cyber arm without doing too much damage to her in the process. So that is a medical tech with no modifiers. Oh, God damn.
Hot
Just
damn.
like brush next to the arm, and it just like starts working again.
Shit.
No, I think I'm just wrapping up at this point. So, yeah, sure is just gonna tweak it, and everything's gonna be better probably than it was before with the replacement parts I've swapped in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's no problem. No problem at all.
Hey there, John.
Hey there, John. And next to you is your broken sword just lying on the ground amongst all the other trash from us hanging out. If you wanted to try and get one of the boys to fix that, then you can ask them.
Chad's feeling a bit useless right now since he keeps bothering Cal when he's like trying to fix the car. So he'd probably appreciate a chance to, mansplain his way through fixing a sword.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk in character.
Hey, hon, you, you want me to tape up that sword for you? Look, I've been doing this since I was like 13 years old.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Sure. Yes, that'd be great. Patch up that mug.
Y'all just sit down for a minute. I'll get right on this now. Where did I leave that fucking super glue?
Beautiful. Cool. So you start working on that.
Roll for super glue.
You start working on the sword nearby, and you get a text, Chad, on your phone. You actually get two texts, like one after the other.
Ring ring.
Ring ring. So one of them is from your brother Godwin.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna get. Let's see. All right. Here is what your brother sent you.
That prick Will Gunner's running things now. Fuck is paranoid about people disappearing or some shit. Feels like another war is coming. We need you back, Mickey. Sing.
So he's the 6th Street representative.
So that was the first text, or like both the texts
That's
together?
the first one, yeah. First
So
one's from your brother.
Morton drew the ace. Is he one of my brothers or is he my dad?
He was the boss of 6th Street, your former boss and close friend.
And drew the ace means he died.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'm on a good relationship with my brother. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Resented by his two older brothers.
You guys are pretty good, but they hate that you left the gang and went off and did your own thing.
Okay.
But you had to lay low because it's part of, you had this whole complicated backstory about how you got fucked over and had to sort of get out of the life for a while.
Yeah, I was just looking at my life events here during blah blah blah.
Yeah. This next message that you get comes through to the other two, to the rest of us as well. It's like group wide.
Cool. I reply.
Yeah.
My brother.
What would
Morton's
you like to
dead?
send to Godwin?
Yeah. Morton's dead and you fuckers didn't tell me? Or are we assuming that I would have known?
I think this just happened.
It's
So
like,
he's updating you because shit's going crazy.
I think I'll probably go to the funeral if they're having one.
Cool. He's gonna send you a reply probably because he's on the line.
Just texting out my reply.
Yeah. Just texting. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
head?
Ted's texting.
Al's just fiddling with his new battle glove.
Fiddling away.
Fiddling with my arm.
While he's doing that, sure, find something interesting on the internet. It's footage attached to a news article that was uploaded by a West Hill High School student of Booster Gangers fighting security in the Avalon nightclub, which is what we did last time.
Is there footage of me flying through a table?
It's all on there, man. All up for public display.
Dance mix. It's a dance mix on the internet.
Yeah.
Why is everything so public?
Everyone's got fucking cameras these days. This is the rest of the story. So Shira's gonna show the video to the rest of the group and be like, again, the second time we're on the news in a fucking month. At least nobody outside of Vortex got hurt.
And I guess Chad's in the corner just like staring at his phone.
Yeah, just shitting himself.
Just like dead to the world, just like holy fuck, blood rushing in his ears.
It's good press though, because we survive every encounter.
That's true. That's true. Cool. So I guess we're all wrapped up out here, so we can head on inside the building. When we go inside, the place is a bit more like lived in than it was last time. There's a lot more like gear and loot and crap lying around, spare parts, and it's starting to feel a bit more cramped. And almost as soon as we get inside, there's going to be a tremendously loud banging on the door behind us. Like someone shaking it on its hinges. And there's a security camera above the door that's hooked up to one of the monitors inside. And you can see on the monitor that outside there's a short, like stocky, balding guy with a shitty-looking robotic leg. And Chad, you recognize him as a guy named Sergey, who he owns the storage lot, basically, that you're renting out in. And
I'm guessing we don't have the best relationship.
So he's starting to bark out like, Chad, you in there? Where are you? Fuck me, look at this. And he's like waving his arms around at the air jeep in the driveway, surrounded by like oil spills and trash and discarded bottles and shit.
So, the whole apartment flat is like wired as fuck, right? With turrets and shit, isn't it?
Yeah, you're in a storage unit, but yeah, it's pretty wired up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I point the guns at him as a means of intimidation and do like an intimidation roll. Just for fun.
That would be I mean, you can just, if you want to point the guns at him, you can point the guns at him, but intimidate won't apply because you're not, like, there with him. Like, he's on one side of the door and you're inside.
All right. So I'll walk up to the door. I'll open it and I'll be, what the fuck do you want, you creepy little... No, I'll be like, I'll just open the door and I just won't say anything. I'll stare at him.
Okay.
Because I've had a bad fucking day.
Go to move.
Okay, he's gonna look up at you and say, "Ah, good. Listen, I've told you, you cannot work on your vehicles in the driveway. I've told you many times. Every time there is an excuse, always something different. Not once have you ever paid the goddamn rent on time."
You get your rent when you fix this damn door.
The door works fine. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, well, what do you want? Other than, have you just come down to bother me about my car? Because it seems like we do this every week. And you know I'm not going to change.
You owe me 600 eddies.
I walk inside and grab 600 eddies that's just lying around from my personal fucking squirrel stash.
Yeah, you get it on like a cred stick or something, like a little.
You get like a tiny enclosed corner, just like a money pit that you like to hang out in, roll around in.
Scrooge McDuck.
He's when you walk away, he's sort of like limping on his busted weird cybernetic leg, and he calls out, "Who are all these people? You told me this was temporary, and you're running a fucking business?
You want your rent, don't you?"
Yes.
So I walk back up with the cred stick and I flick it at him like you would a cigarette at someone you don't like.
Oh.
Like, take your money.
He's gonna catch it with surprisingly good reflexes and just point at the driveway and say, "Clean this shit up." Then he walks away.
Am I in the room currently?
What, sir?
Am I in the room currently?
Yeah.
Can I offer him one of my... I'd like to offer the landlord one of my non-lethal dart gun darts and just say, "Here, it's a cigar. Enjoy it for later. Sorry about the rent confusion."
He's
just subtract 600 from my gear.
Yeah, he's gonna look at the cigar, or at the dart, and look at you and just feel like, fucking piece of sick blät. Just continue limping away.
Alright, so
Wimpy.
Chad is there just fuming and he's like, "I hate that Russian prick." Hate that Russian prick.
Are you Russian? Isn't your name like...
Yeah.
Chekhanov or something?
Ivanovsky, yeah.
Ivanovsky.
That's true.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
I think Mick is short for Mikhail. Anyway, so... Yeah, he's probably more Russian than... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not... However you
not
interpret that voice, that's what it is.
Let's call him back and ask him.
Yeah. Cal, you're also going to get a message.
Good. Nice. I like Juice Man.
Fantastic.
Oh. Did that come up?
It did, yeah. Cool, man. Talk soon. And finally, Freya's also gonna get a message.
Ooh.
Pure flesh coals and
Oh,
we
Jesus.
answer. Oh my god, if I
Hang on, where is it? I can't-
judgment for your sins.
It's in the chat.
Oh, here you go.
Roll20.
My goodness, that is some hardcore cult shit.
Who the fuck is this from?
It's just a number, and it's 77777777777.
Did
That's
Freya
one
join a
of those-
cult while we were not looking?
She might have pissed off a cult or something. I don't know.
Wow. Well, I'd like to put the phone down and take that in for a moment.
Give me a second.
I'd like to ask the room what they think it means. And do I have the ability to? I got some of those contact people that we established in
Yeah,
one of the previous matches. Can I call someone up and see what they reckon?
yeah, totally. Do you have your contact list? Because I do.
No, I don't.
Okay, hold on.
Hang on, I can get it in a sec.
You know a lot of people.
If you got it handy, shoot it my way again.
I'll pop your contacts in the Discord. Jesus.
Pure flesh calls and we answer. That's pretty fucking fucked.
It is pretty fucking fucked.
I'm trying to think back on what my sins are.
There you go. There's
I
all
guess
your
we did.
contacts.
We did shoot up a bunch of places, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, there's a few sins that were committed.
Yeah. Yeah, we have killed people.
Definitely a few.
It's for those computers that I smashed, probably.
Maybe.
Just an agent of chaos, aren't you?
Hang on a second. Didn't I piss off a priest?
You did.
That's probably it. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm gonna call. Starsky.
Okay.
Cop. Let's see what's going on.
Okay. He's going to pick up. What do you
Hello?
want, Glow?
But please tell me. I'm sending a text. Tell me what it means.
Oh, what the fuck
Use-
is this shit? Dude, we broke up, okay? Leave me alone. Is this...
I need to know codes, man.
Who sent you this?
77777.
Okay, I get the idea.
7.
Look, this... I don't know, but this sounds like some inquisitorial shit. You know the Inquisitors? The gang?
Spaniards.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, the ones that no one expects.
They're all about purging the world of people with cybernetics and
Okay, so this is
restoring
about
the pureness of humanity or some shit. I don't know.
this is about the neck tattoo that I just got.
Look, I don't know what kind of shit you're in, but just don't do anything illegal, okay?
Can you tell me what part of the city they're in?
Nearest I know, They like to hang out in Charter Hill. Up north, where the fleshies don't come crawling.
Ooh. Right.
Now, if that's all,
Okay.
I will get back to enjoying my donuts.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Take care.
Creesh. Bye.
Cool.
Charter Hill.
And just about now, the company phone begins to ring.
Ring, ring.
Real quick,
Yeah.
could I have Sharon put like some aloe vera on my electric burn or something like that?
Yeah, sure. Can probably just do a little patch up on you.
Yeah, like my health to be good.
Sure is gonna try and treat your little electrical problem.
Aloe vera hasn't existed for 40 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she can bandage you up and you'll be back to normal in about an hour.
Sure.
I'm gonna squirt some stuff on there and band-aid it up.
Thanks, Shiro.
Hi. Anyway, the company phone is ringing. Who's gonna answer that?
I'll
Yes,
answer it.
Shot not.
I'll walk up and I'll answer it. And I'll
Okay.
be like,
So maybe Dan or Chad put it on
Kick-ass
speaker.
delivery.
Or you
Let's
guys will
race
fight
the
over
phone.
answering the phone.
Yeah, let's race the phone. Chad can get it, but I just want to
Okay.
stand like immediately behind him and just listening.
This is
Okay.
the layout.
Kick-ass delivery service.
So I got
Our
you.
crew is expendable. Your package is not. How can I help you?
After a moment of silence, they're gonna pick up the phone. Wait, hold on. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Is this Charters Hill?
Oh, where's Jen during all this?
Gent, I guess, isn't here today.
He's sleeping in the back.
Probably.
Just ghosted on us.
Yeah.
Those drugs fucked him up more than he thought.
Okay,
Something-
so yeah, you pick up the phone and click it on speaker and answer with your company greeting. And they're going to say, "Is this the Kick-Ass Escort Company?"
Oh, god damn it.
"I am seeking your services in a matter of utmost importance."
You can lay off the equalizer, dude.
Fuck off. I'm not going to meet you, but allow me to prove how serious I am. And he's gonna
Alright.
send you guys all 1,000 eddies deposit that you can accept or decline.
I love this guy. Just keeps giving us money.
Yeah, take 1,000 eddies.
These guys all
Can I just say, people
I-
love giving us jobs.
Well, you gotta tell us a little more about the job first.
I need you to collect a package. A frozen
Yeah, no
package.
shit.
You'll find it in the disposal area of Richard Knight Hospital. You need to deliver it to this address immediately. The client is waiting. This is urgent. And he texts through an address for you. And it's... you can tell immediately from the address that it's in the combat zone. Payment's
Wow.
2,500 for every runner you bring with you.
Roger that. Okay, well, I guess I agree to the terms. I'll accept 1,000. And I guess everyone else has accepted 1,000, so we'll head on over.
Good. You have 3 hours. And
No
he hangs
worries.
up.
All right, so I'm gonna add the 1,000 to my character sheet.
Everybody gets 1,000 immediately.
But I smell a rat. Something's gonna happen.
You got to go. So I'll
This reeks of Rosie.
He's a rat.
give you the
Come
address.
on, Dutch.
So that's the delivery address. And the package is in the disposal area of Richard Knight Hospital.
Who drew this?
I don't know.
It's damn good.
I put together all of this stuff and a lot of the background elements, but
I love it.
yeah, the base map of just like the pathways and stuff, I didn't do that. I just put in all of the garbage and weird shit.
We're boogieing down a Peach Street.
All right. So we're all gonna hop in the car, and I guess we're gonna drive over. We all agree on that. Or...
Yeah. Shira's gonna look at the address and say, you know, that's the combat zone. I don't know about this one, guys. If we're gonna go after this, we should go prepared.
I lived there a long time. It's totally cool. I haven't died yet. It'll be fun.
You might
I'm
actually
happy with
know.
that too.
Yeah, you might actually know that just from living there, Cal, that the address on Peach Street is much deeper than where you live. It's in the heart.
I mean, it's still gonna be super fucking dangerous, but it's okay.
I'm down for the money.
So,
Oh, come on, guys. We've been through worse.
let's get on it, I guess.
I'm keen to try my new gun.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
seeing-
Punch
So-
someone
so-
really hard.
Which one of us is a fixer again?
That would be Freya.
That's me.
You wanna ask around about the address, maybe, just to see if we're gonna walk in. You know, with don't want to be caught with our pants down in a fucking maelstrom gang hideout or something.
Yeah,
Good idea.
I reckon I'm gonna call up the same. I'm gonna call up the same cop that I just called up. So put me through. Beep 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 up
Bing,
beep.
bing.
Beep, boop, beep, boop. I actually gotta make another drink real quick.
Sure. Your call gets declined.
My call gets declined.
Yeah. You hear it start to ring for a second, and then it just cuts off.
All right. I'm going to go to my phone book and see what we can't work out.
Do you want to see if you can contact anyone as well, Sam? Because I got your contacts here.
Yep. Okay. I actually don't have my contacts list on my computer here.
There you go.
But do you send it through to the Discord?
I'm about to. Taking a picture.
Cool.
Alright. Go in Discord. Get the thing. Put it in.
I was wondering if I'd be able to get a netrunner to get me through to that number I was trying to call. I'd like to organize a what do you call it? Police escort
Oh yeah.
to and from this place, sort of undercover cars.
Do you have anyone that like sort of owes you a favor or something?
I have a fixer here, Flavio dos Santos.
Yeah.
Looks like he has Looks like he's going to help me because we are friends. So I'll probably give him a call since he's a 6th Street gangbanger.
Sure.
Ring, ring.
Ring, 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 ring. Okay. After a couple seconds, Flavio picks up the phone and he says, "Hey, man, how you doing?"
What's up, you bean-eating bastard?
A lot of shit, man. I'm in the fucking hospital right now.
Oh, god damn. It's not nothing to do with Morton, is it?
It is. That fucking Will. He said we were working with the corpse. Turned on us. Overthrew the
God.
fucking leadership.
God damn it.
I got betrayed.
Morton, what?
I got shot up pretty bad. I'm in the Richard Knight unit right now, growing a new spleen.
God damn it, Morton. What the fuck have you done?
I don't know,
All
man.
right, is
Whole shit's turned sideways. Are you getting back in with 6th Street?
Man, I got my own shit right now. I
Fuck.
actually was gonna call you with a favor. If you're occupied, like I was just wondering if you need anything right now. Sounds like you're in a world of shit.
I'll be alright, man. I'll get out from under it. Ain't so easy to kill Dos Santos. But, hell, you was my brother, man. If there's anything you need, I'll do my best. What do you need?
Well, all right. That's good to hear. That's why I like you, you son bitch. All right. Well,
Rascal.
we got a job going, but we got a real suspicious combat zone pickup. I'll just flick that address through to you now. I just want to see if you recognize the street or the location. If there's anything we should know about before we head over.
That's actually the drop-off location. So you're doing a pickup from the hospital and delivering it to the combat zone. To that location,
Okay.
so you know.
Like I said, just flicking the address for the hospital if he knows anything about it.
For the hospital. He's dude, I'm at that hospital.
Oh,
That's where I'm at right now. What?
oh
Where?
goddamn, maybe.
What are you picking up from? Maybe I can help you.
Well, now I would appreciate that mighty fine. I'm sick of doing the accent, guys.
That's cool. Yeah, you can drop it. That's
Yeah.
But, I can't do the accent. I think everyone's cringing.
I thought it was nice.
I like it.
I
Okay.
appreciate the commitment.
Definitely the best character voice he has so far.
Alright, Dan.
I just
Oh,
can't do a fucking
goddamn.
girl's voice, so I feel like I'm not pulling out the stops the same way you guys are.
I tried with the Shiro. It's hard enough.
It's hard to role
Oh,
play a
call
character when you
me a monkey's uncle.
Well, fuck me.
Just spits a wad of chewing tobacco.
can't short.
All right. I need to know.
Yeah, what? I mean, he's in the hospital that you're going to pick up this package, so.
Are we? Is someone gonna give it to us, or are we like getting in there and stealing it?
They said you have to pick up a frozen package from the disposal area of the hospital. That's all the
Right.
information you got.
Did he give us any sort of indication? I guess not.
No.
We just gotta go there and we're gonna like ask them, or I don't know.
Well, you got a man inside.
That's true.
All right. I'll probably get him to, peek out the window and see if there's fucking gangbangers down there or anything we need to be worried about.
Okay.
Any crazy shit going on?
He's gonna say,
I don't want this guy to do any shooting or anything because it looks like he's probably wearing a fucking hospital robe with the back open. Like he's not going to be much help for us, but I'll probably Yeah. I'll be like, can you? What side of the building you on? Can you see the disposal from there?
Yeah, man. I'm in well, I guess it's a basic wing. Basically, it's split into two areas. You got the executive wing, all those fancy dancy healthcare machines are at, and it's guarded up like a motherfucker. Then you got down here in the shit with me and the other bangers. The disposal door, I can sort of see it from here. There's a looks like a maybe a card lock. Yeah, you'd need a key card from a janitorial staff member.
Thought he said card lock.
Oh, God damn it! Never that fucking easy anymore, is it?
Well, I just put some points into disguise, sir.
There's a lot of janitors down here. Look, fastest route inside from here would probably be to take the back entrance through the loading dock.
Well, all right. I like the sound of that plan. You know what? If we get time, I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna put you in a fucking
Shake your
headlock.
hand,
Get yourself
boy.
hurt, dumb son
I'd
bitch.
like to shake your hand,
Yeah,
mister.
yeah, fuck you too, mister.
Kiss my ass, you dumb son bitch.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Love you, bye.
Bye. Anyway. All right, cool.
Please
Great
do
talk.
really
Don't
fucking
get
like
don't
each
get
other.
hurt, you
That
dumbass.
was really weird. That was fun. Awesome. So, yeah, I guess we'll pile into the car.
Head over. We
Flirt
got like
forward.
3 hours, so I'm guessing that we got like 2.5 hours left or something, right?
That was only a 10-minute conversation. We're
Oh,
okay.
yeah?
You still got plenty of time.
Cool. Cool. So guess we head on over to the alleyway.
Cool. So yeah, let's we all pile into the air jeep, I guess. Minus Jen, he's not here. I don't know why that's there. Who wants to drive?
Cal is our resident
Pilot, I guess.
pilot, yeah.
Sure, is just gonna clean up some of this garbage in the background while you guys get in.
I'm just gonna have my hand slumped out the window. My new arm.
Just asking to get knocked off again.
I'm just gonna press into vehicles when we come to a stop.
Cool.
You're just gonna be like, slowly just through traffic, you're just gonna put your metal arm out the window and just like scrape the paint off the cars. Slowly.
You fucking asshole.
just the cars with bad people in it.
So that's everybody in Night City.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us.
And anyone that looks like a corpo.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah, so we climb in and take off. As we're leaving, it's gonna start to rain, and the whole city's gonna suddenly get much darker under the clouds because it starts really like bucketing down. You can see people like running to get inside from their places on the street, and like ads for new movies shining through the grim. It's very Blade Runner, is what I'm sort of thinking right now. So as we get to the medical center district, you can start to see a few more cops, a few more corporates, and right in front of us is the Richard Knight Hospital, which is a really tall building with landing pads that sort of wrap around it for aerial parking vehicles. And the loading dock that guy mentioned is like down on the ground at the back of the building. So yeah, how do you want to approach? And like, where do you want to put the car, and etc.
Hey.
Wait, hold on.
I guess we're pulling up right now, aren't we? So maybe we can just do like an awareness check and just see what's there. Like if there's any goons that we might need to be aware of.
Sure, yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, you can have a look around underneath you and stuff.
All right, I might quickly do that if you guys are
I think
okay with that.
he's AFK.
You? Where's my awareness?
Oh, you do.
Yeah. Awareness. Okay. I have goggles, so don't I have a modifier for that?
Yeah, you would. What's the description on those?
I fumbled.
Oh dear. You can't see anything.
I have visual awareness +2, so that's my
Oh yeah,
modifier.
the smart goggles give you image enhancement. Yeah, so yeah, you get a +2 to your roll, which bumps you up to whatever, if you roll with a modifier or whatever.
Hell yeah. I'll pop a 2 in the modifier and let's have a look.
Yep. Perfect.
30.
Nice. You got a crit. Okay, so you actually, with your goggles on that you slap on, you can actually see like basically everything below in really fine detail. So you can see that there's a bit of a fucking kerfuffle going on in front of the building. It looks like like somebody important is being brought in because there's tons of cops and media and various trauma team people bringing in what looks like some kind of politician maybe. And then down at the back, as we sweep around at the loading dock, there's a couple of AI-driven trucks that are coming and going, and a single dock worker with a badge that lets them like open the back door, and he's unloading crates onto a pallet mover to go inside. There's nobody on the rooftop, and all of the like parking for their aerial platforms is automated.
Okay, so where all the shit's happening is over here with the politician and stuff, right?
Oh, sorry, we're not on the right screen. That's like the outside of the storage facility. I don't have a screen for the hospital. It's all just like in your mind. I might try and find one real quick, actually. But yeah.
I guess.
So just imagine a really tall building with like landing platforms wrapping around it all the way to the ground.
Yeah, and our car, it's not a flying car by any chance, is it?
It is, like... yeah. We're doing it's the air jeep, so we've got it can't go super high, but it is an aerial vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll try and get nice and close to the loading bay.
That sounds good.
Makes the most sense, knowing what we know. We've been told that our hack is going to be there anyway.
But we need a card to access it. So I have no idea how we go about finding that.
There's
what hack through it.
There's a dock worker. There's one dock worker on the thing who has a card to open the door.
Yeah, but like when we park up in front of the dock, I guess like you don't need a pass to just park there, but you need a pass to like get through the doors, don't you?
The back door?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't we just park up, you know, next to the, like, nearby the dock. And we can just hop out and walk over and, I don't know, social engineer our way through that door.
Cool.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I guess we'll just park up somewhere kind of semi kind of concealed but close. Or I guess you can't really do that on an open pad.
Yeah,
Or look like an alleyway nearby.
you can land on one of the like lower ones and then walk your people down to the dock, but no, it's all pretty exposed.
No,
Why don't we do that? We'll just park up and walk down. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then walk down. I guess I don't know. Walk up to old mate. He's probably out the front having a cigarette or something, isn't he?
Yeah, so the one dock worker who's there is they're unloading crates from a truck onto like a pallet to go inside.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay.
He's just working. So as you guys or as the party I guess approaches, since we're all walking over there from the Jeep, he's gonna sort of look up and be like, "Hey, can I help you guys?" It's a nice little hospital background for you.
I'm gonna walk up to him and gonna be like, "Hey, hombre, we're here to pick up a package,
A frozen package.
frozen package. I know. I've been told this is the place to do it.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Uh, Maybe go to the front, try the reception.
We were just there, man. Like they told us to come out and talk to you.
They told you to come to me?
They said to just find that idiot working by the. Maybe I won't say that. I won't say
Who you calling an idiot? Look, I don't know what you're doing here, man, but I don't think I can help you. I gotta get these crates inside.
All right, I'm gonna roll for intimidate.
Okay.
Intimidate. Listen to me right now. You're gonna give me your pass, and you're gonna go take a long break.
He's gonna sort of gulp and readjust his shoulders a bit. Be like, you know what? I think a break sounds pretty good right now. I'll just lose my pass for a minute here. And he's gonna unclip his little ID badge from his belt and just like drop it on the ground and slowly step backwards a little bit. Walk away. You're lucky that guy was a pussy though.
I guess a hospital job ain't worth dying for.
Probably not.
Intimidate's so much fun. I love bullying people into submission in a fucking. I don't have the balls to do it in real life.
If you guys, Cal or
it's good.
Freya, want to, jump in at any point, please do.
I mean, I don't think there's really anything else to say to that guy at this point.
He handled it very well.
Let's go have a look at the container. Let's try and find out frozen package.
Okay. So
Yeah, maybe we should do an awareness check and just
So
have a look around.
we're like inside the dock area, right?
Yeah, you're outside the building, but you're in like the loading dock area. There's a
Yeah.
door to get into the hospital.
Have we used our pass to get through the doors?
No.
Alright, so I guess we'll just pick that up and we'll walk over and flap our way in.
Cool. So
You guys
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, we'll just walk in. There's really nothing else to it. Is there? Just straight through the doors.
You guys have a little bit of time here. So, yeah, you guys get inside, and it looks like you can see off in one direction, there's the advanced treatment section that's really heavily guarded for transporting important patients. But directly in front of you is like sort of a dingier path that sort of leads through maintenance towards the rest of the hospital. And probably the ward that Flavio is lying in.
I thought we were going to like the fucking storage whatever
Yeah,
thing.
you want the disposal area, which is like
Yeah.
dumping grounds. It's
Well, what's his face say it was?
he said he could see it from where he was, and it's like it should be from what he told you, it should be ahead of you. Yeah, like through
Yeah, I
the
guess
gross
so.
area.
Go that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys think?
I agree. Why not just walk down that way? I know I'm a bit of a pain in the ass with these awareness checks, but I'd like to do another one just to.
Yeah, now that you're inside.
We're inside. That's a good idea.
Sure, yeah.
Let's check.
What's the best awareness skill here anyway? I have a 6.
I think I also have a 6.
I'm not
You have
sure.
combat sense, which gives you
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have
A
the
10
modifier,
bonus,
so I'll
yeah.
just chuck the 2 in and.
Cool.
That's a 30. I see straight into this fucking soul.
Yeah, there's no detail escaping you at the moment.
Yeah, I don't need to roll. Do you?
Alright. So
That is it.
you can see that ahead of you it is. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So the part of hallway you're in is part of a maintenance area. There's a lot of like exposed pipes and wiring and circuit breakers and other like hazards. Because it's mostly small workshops where like medical tech can be repaired as well as taken in and out for loading and offloading. You can see a couple other people in janitorial uniforms walking around, but none of them pay you too much attention. They're all just sort of, you know, they're blue collar temps. They're not dedicated hospital employees, so they don't necessarily know that you don't belong. And ahead, like way down the hall, you can see a sign for the disposal area that's like grimy and pointing off to the right.
All right, guys, what do you think? We look around some more or just head down?
I am in favor of heading down.
Yeah. Sounds like there's nothing really that interesting in here anyway.
It's awesome. Not really. Just want to steal like some drugs.
Unless someone wants to murder hobo their way through the hallway, then.
Not in a particular way. Yeah, let's go to the bush, the thing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Getting the
let's
name
do it.
for it. Deposit.
Yeah, this package or whatever. Cool. Okay. Let me just check. Okay, that's all. That's all cool.
All right. So,
Okay, sorry. I was just catching up with like what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, cool. So you move through the hallway towards the disposal area and take the right at the sign, and you can see.
I assume we're trying not to get spotted by any, official-looking people.
Yeah, you're trying to blend in generally and not be too conspicuous, because you need to get in and out. So you move through, and you can see on the corner that you turn, there's another split. On your left is a ward, and you can see Flavio lying down, sort of just zoned out, staring at like a TV nearby. And on the other side, on your other like right hand side, there's a janitorial locker room, which has the door to the disposal area inside.
I think we can pretend to be visitors. Just go over and see Flavio.
Okay, but then how are you gonna get into the disposal area?
Don't I have a business that collects disguises?
It's a little late to mention it, but maybe we were supposed to set that up at the end of
No,
last session, but we didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm down to set that up this session. Though.
No, that's all good.
There's a lot more hospital staff in this area as well, like doctors and nurses and people walking around. You can hear people yelling on the PA, and like, yeah, just people moving patients between wards and all sorts of crazy shit. It's always a busy day in the hospital.
Yeah, maybe just wave at him and we'll move on.
Yeah, we'll just look on the bed and walk on.
Give him a big thumbs up.
Give him a smooch. An air smooch.
Okay.
No, just
Okay.
like that. And then probably get the bird back. I don't know.
Right. I don't think you have his attention right now, so you'd have to get his attention if you wanted to greet him or something. He's like watching TV.
Good old Flavio's probably into the world, looking high on morphine.
He's fucked up.
Yeah, he's probably pressed that little morphine button a few too many times.
Probably. Knowing Flavio. Good old Dos Santos. Alright, so you guys are going into the janitorial locker room area? The disposable?
And this is where it's this is where we can steal some shit.
If you want to, yeah. There's a ton of different they're all... Actually, if you want to figure out what type of lockers they are, anyone who wants to can do a basic tech and awareness to see how easy it is to steal some shit.
Alright, let's just roll a 21.
Cool. Do you have any basic tech skills?
Tech.
Wait, does my tool actually no? That would that add to my basic tech, like my tool stuff?
It would if you were working on them, but not if you're just like looking at something and trying to figure out what.
Oh wait,
oh, the tech scanner. Yeah, the scanner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could totally use a tech scanner on these lockers.
What does that add?
It's in your journal somewhere. Hold on. It might not be. I don't know. Tech scanner. I think that's just a +2. Yeah, it's not in your journal, but if I find it in the red, I think it was just a +2.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Alright. So
yeah, Cal's just
nice.
he can use his tech scan ability.
fucking
Yeah,
tasty.
okay. So Cal, you not only identify how difficult it is, you know the exact make and model of the lockers and how they're
Great.
assembled and manufactured. So
I also have 3 points in electronic security. So.
yeah, so you notice that these lockers can all be opened electronically or mechanically. They're built out of pretty solid steel with rivets instead of screws, so you might be able to pry it open.
Torch.
Yeah, there's also no alarms or countermeasures, which is nice.
I'm gonna just splice this shit.
Yeah, although with with your tech toolkit and your knowledge of the machine, you probably don't even need something that invasive.
All right, you can just dismantle it.
Yeah, do like a simple unlock.
Sure. What do you want me to roll for that?
That would be basic. That would be like, well, if you want to try and disable the mechanism, then you would do a tech roll. If you wanted to disable get through the electronic countermeasures, then you could just do electronic security.
Are there electronic countermeasures?
Sorry, not countermeasures. Just like they open with key cards, same as the doors do. So you could like spoof that system, or you
I
could.
just wanted to
break the
open
lock.
there.
Yeah. So it just changes what you roll based on what your approach. is.
Okay, I guess whatever. I'll just spoof the system as you put it.
Yeah.
Sort of
Yeah.
like destroying it, I guess.
Yeah. You're just like faking a key card positive, basically. So that's electronic security. And you can add jury rig / maker because you're the techie. You can do that.
+7.
Cool. Yep. So it's an easy fix. You get your battle glove little tech tool attachment and just crack the lock open on one of them. And it's easy enough that you'll be able to replicate it with as many of them as you want. There's about 10 lockers in here, and currently no other janitors, but that could change at any time, obviously.
I want to open. So what's in this locker?
Okay, so you crack open the locker. This one contains some personal protective equipment, so masks, gloves, goggles, heavy boots, and an extra uniform.
I'm gonna put that uniform on and some of the PPE.
Okay. You're gonna step into they're like big blue coveralls. And yeah, like rubber gloves for dealing with biohazardous waste.
Yeah, before I do that, actually, I'll open 2 more lockers just to see if there's like more uniforms. Do you guys want to disguise?
Yes, I'd like a disguise.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna get rolled if we don't open these two other lockers.
There's
Good idea.
There's in the next one there's 2 uniforms, and in the
Okay,
last
cool.
one there is a toolkit and some more personal protective equipment.
Sweet. Well, I guess we'll pretending to be Janice now.
So,
I'm gonna open the rest of these lockers and see if there's anything interesting. Yeah, that's cool.
all right. So we're all dressed as janitors, and as you're cracking the fourth locker, a janitor is gonna come into the room and be like, "Hey, can I help you guys?"
Just getting ready for work. You know how it is. Yeah.
That's my locker you're fiddling with.
Oh, I thought this was my locker.
Yeah. It's all a little
They
confusing.
all look the
first.
same.
Yeah, I understand. No worries, man.
Just got put on over the weekend. So
Yeah, we're all in and out of here.
anyway,
Cool, well, I'm gonna.
see you around.
Sounds good, bud. I'll just get to my locker. Just go
Yes,
step past you.
of course.
We should karate chop him on the back of the neck to knock him out after he opens the
I don't think
lock.
we need to do that. We convinced him that we're cool. Let's go to the thingy area. Unless there's like anything else in here. It's of interest.
Yeah, not unless you wanna do something about the guy.
I don't think there's anything particularly important in the rest of these lockers. Unless you guys really want. I'll do it. I'll fucking deck this dude if you want me to. Calsank's just making eye contact with Shaz, thinking,
Should I do it?
Trying to think if there's something else we could use this guy for before we kill him.
We're gonna kill him.
Like,
Just gonna
kill
knock
an
him
innocent
out.
janitor. All right, well, you guys think about that. I'm just gonna get a water real quick. If anyone else wants to take 5, feel free.
That's pretty fun.
No witnesses.
Oh,
Remember, no Russian.
oh yeah. Um,
Yeah, maybe we don't have to hurt the poor bastard.
yeah, we should just let him go. Just do one of those, put your finger up to your mouth and just go shh. You didn't see shit.
Should I intimidate him? I'm having a lot of fun with this skill.
Yeah, just say you may not know who we are, but we know who you are.
It's like randomly start saying like women's names and like you might like
Oh yeah.
Aaron, Matilda, Ivory. He's like, how do you know Ivory? Why? Why do you know Ivory? How
We
do
just
you
have
know
him there for 4 hours, just going through alphabetical order of names.
Yeah, finally strike gold with one of them, and then it's like, yes, we know everything about you. Where you went to school. Start listing off the school names. Like where your children go to school. And shit like that. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah. I'm fucking exhausted.
Buenos arribas.
Okay. So, yeah, what's the game plan, boys? You just proceeding?
Yeah.
We will
I doubt
hear.
this guy's gonna be a fucking hero for 6 eddies an hour.
Poor temps.
Yeah. Probably not gonna tell anyone. Let's just roll on, hey.
Yeah. Dan, are you good to go?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys, give him a nod, and he nods back, and you head into the disposal area using your key card. Inside, it is entirely refrigerated, so it's really cold when you step in. But there is also an enormous incinerator in the corner of the room that's like barred off with big steel shutters. There's huge stacks of containers with like biohazard symbols and tubes that bring in waste containers of from different wings. So like, yeah, bags of fat and used equipment and damaged tissue and all sorts of nasties. Near the center of the room, there's a small like desk with a electronically cooled box on top, and it's got a small blinking screen on it that reads KEC in white letters, and it's just like pulsing there.
Maybe you should use your med tech skills and try and identify what it is if you can.
Yeah, totally. All right, so Shira's gonna take Chad's suggestion and step forward, approach the box. The system doesn't seem to be locked from what she can see, so she's gonna crack it open. And inside. Cool. Yeah, she sees. She's gonna turn around and call back to the crew. It's a liver, brand spanking new vat-grown liver.
Gross.
Oh,
So she's gonna seal it back up and grab it and walk it back over to the group.
must be our package.
I think this is it, guys.
Okay, well, we're delivering a liver. That's cool.
Okay.
Are we still cool on this stuff?
Say that again.
We're doing organ trafficking, I guess.
Like, it's that grown, it's not really trafficking. Like, it's a victimless crime.
Okay, I'm stealing one and
Should we see who
They
it's
make
from
a-
first?
Hospital might be out by a couple $1,000, but not our problem.
The package is just covered with like standard hospital markings. There's nothing super telling or identifying about where it comes from or who it belongs to. It's, as far as you can tell, it's just a genetically grown organ from the hospital. And Chad, you're gonna get a text right as I pick up the package and bring it back.
they already gave us 1,000, so
All right, let's get a boogie on. Let's see if we can head out the way we came, and just maybe I'll text him back and say it's the liver, right? Just make sure it's the right package.
Okay.
we can just talk out these conversations.
Yeah, text format's funny for a text-only situation. It also means I don't have to do as much voice acting and modulation. But
Sure.
yeah, this is good. You are correct. I could just say, of course, it's the fucking liver. Okay.
Oh my god.
Great.
You guys are having fun.
Okay, so leaving the disposal area, you can see the janitor that you guys passed is like changing into his, or he's changing out of his uniform, because I guess he's finishing his shift. And
It'd be
collecting his
funny if he was here
belongings.
on the job. He was here stealing something too.
There's you know, you don't know. You don't know anything about anybody. You should suspect everyone. Besides that, it's clear back out the way you came. Flavio is now asleep in his bed, so you guys can just slip back out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
When you get back to the Jeep, you've been issued a parking ticket for not using the
Great.
aerial platforms.
Shit.
That's 200 eddies.
How much?
200.
That's a business expense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whoever wants to pay that at any point can do that.
I'll pay it. I'll pay it now.
Okay. So you can wire it up to the government account that's on the ticket and just send it off. Cool. Besides that, you guys pile into the air Jeep in the pouring, greasy rain and darkness, and start to drive towards the combat zone.
Cool. Great.
So as you begin to enter the streets underneath us, you can see are becoming like less and less maintained. All the signs are smothered in gang signs, some of which you recognize, some you don't, and all of the shiny new billboards and ads are now for movies that aired 20 years ago. Because you're going towards what was a nuke site from the end of the corporate war when they blew up a huge bomb in downtown. And
We need like protective gear.
it's all fucked out here. You got what you got, and you guys have a
fucking-
reasonable amount of.
It's not like irradiated, is it?
Patches maybe. You
Well,
you don't go too deep.
stay out of the radiation zones.
So there's abandoned cars everywhere, bullet holes everywhere. Every house, every block is perforated and blown apart, and there's bodies all over the place in different states of decomposition. Sorry. And the further in you go, the worse it gets until it looks like totally post-apocalyptic. It's kind of what you think the rest of the world probably looks like, and in comparison, Night City feels sort of like the last bubble of civilization. You can see like people hung from traffic lights, works of horrifying artwork made from human limbs and swinging off the sides of buildings. Any pleasant smells are overridden by decay and burnt people. And you can hear gunfire sort of all around you, close and distant, and it's really hard to pinpoint the sources because it's coming from all over the place. And right about now, everyone is going to do an awareness check.
Yeah.
With
About to suggest that.
You can add your streetwise as well.
Cool.
Whatever that is.
How do you do that?
So look at what your streetwise is, and then just add that as a modifier on the roll. Or you can roll first and add it afterwards.
Streetwise is 5, so I guess my modifier would be 7.
Cool. 27, 29. I'm going to get Shiro to try as well. So I have a streetwise of 3. I'm going to roll awareness, which is a 4. 3 modifier. So I get a 21. And what about you, Freya?
What was the question?
Okay. You gotta roll awareness plus your streetwise.
Okay, just trying to find it.
The rest of the world looks like this.
Yeah, a lot of it. Most of America.
Pretty much everywhere that was touched by the Corpo Wars, it sounds like.
Yep.
Then there's like general anarchy and loss of, I don't know, the federal government fucking things up.
Yeah, there was after the last war, there was a complete breakdown in long-range transportation and logistics. So all global shipping and trade shut down. And everywhere in between the major cities became a fallout-like wasteland that's just ruled by nomads and roving packs of psychos.
Where's my awareness?
It should be under... It's on the right side.
Under intelligence skills.
There you go.
Oh shit, hang on. Skills. Skill. Fucking hell. $12.
Okay. And then you have a streetwise of 0. Okay, so that's just a 12. Okay, so going up the rankings, Freya, you're sort of shocked and horrified despite, everything you've seen by what's around you, and you may not necessarily be paying attention to the path ahead. But the rest of us,
Probably worried about just growing tumors spontaneously.
yeah,
Or those glowing ghouls from Fallout.
you don't know what's gonna come at you in these places. And as of right now, we don't have any equipment to detect things like radiation pockets, besides like feeling the heat and visual signs, unfortunately.
It'll be just like frying out ball bags right now and have no idea.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a weird question.
Yeah, go for it.
My tactile sense. If I'm in the car and making contact with the car, does that work? Can I sense things in a 20-meter radius around me?
Not by touching, no, because you're not touching anything that's connected to them. If the
Right.
car was on
Okay.
the ground, it would work for the ground area.
Yeah, if I were like parked.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, not in the air, because that doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense. Anyway, okay, so Oshiro with a 21 sees that ahead of us there are some very thin wires crisscrossing between the buildings, and it gets thicker and thicker further forward. But you two, Cal and Chad, notice a lot more from your knowledge of the combat zone and combat situations. You can see that these wires are sort of spider-webbed over the next few blocks, and Peach Street is coming up, but it's getting harder and harder to move freely in the air jeep, because between all of these crappy buildings, these wires are attached to mines and hazardous like debris clusters and other traps that sort of make like a net that stops any aircraft from landing too close. So if we're going to proceed forward, it'll have to be on ground level, or it'll be an extremely difficult test of your AV piloting skills to get through it.
Well, I don't really want to risk that.
Yeah.
It's
Not have a
big danger.
breakdown in the middle of the combat zone.
Get blown out of the sky.
I don't think AAA goes out that far.
Well, I guess we'll leave the Jeep unattended in the middle of this combat zone while we walk to certain death to deliver this liver.
Deliver the
Good
liver.
point.
Sound good, guys?
Yeah.
Maybe do we want someone to stay with the car so it doesn't get knocked?
Totally
Sure.
an option. It's up to you.
Yeah, that person would probably have trouble on their own.
Alright, can I like put it down in a
Have it automatically just like pop back up again.
yeah, like a relatively like clear area, and then we'll proceed on foot.
Give
And
me
you guys won't be sure
give
with
me an
the
AV
car?
piloting check to see if you can
Cool.
identify a decent landing zone.
AV pilot. It's a gyro.
Yeah, not gyro.
Oh, okay.
We're
What
not
is
flying
it?
a gyro. AV pilot.
Uh,
Error vehicle. The air jeep truck thing.
oh, Harry. Wait, these are tech skills. So for pilot skills, they have gyro, fixed wing, dirigible, vector thrust.
Oh, yeah, it's vectored thrust. In
Okay.
that sense, since it's piloting.
And it's 13.
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's many clear options, but from what you can see, you might be able to potentially, if you bring it down to ground level, you might be able to get the Jeep through the traps. Like, by driving it more as a ground vehicle, then you might be able to move it forward a bit.
Alright, let's go as far in as I can that way.
Okay.
And then pull up, I guess.
Cool. So you bring the air Jeep all the way down under this nest of dangerous explosive material. And, sorry, what?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. It's a bad spot, but it seems like the safest way forward. So you move in. You can see the people down on this level. There's quite a few sort of tucked into the dark alleys and corners around. They're all rough types, addicts and killers and boosters, just drinking and shooting their guns and being assholes. And after you come through sort of like the denser debris area and the air opens up a tiny bit, you get a bit of a ceiling. You can see like a big barricade sort of stretched out on the ground in front of you. The barricade's made of broken chassis and dismantled streetlights and scrap metal. Just looks like shit people dragged together and piled up. And it's a big, ugly, blockade on the road. And out from behind the barricade comes a large group of people, men and women in shabby black military uniforms. And they all have shaved heads with red armor plating on their skulls.
Great.
And crosses pinned to their chests. And they sort of march out to meet you, militaristically. And their leader, who seems to be a tall woman, greets you guys. She says, well, it seems we have guests. How are we today?
Pretty good.
Well, hello there. Can I help you, ladies and gentlemen?
You can see her, eye focus in, and she immediately recognizes Freya. She says, holy shit, Freya fucking Glow. And whistles, and a bunch more Legion goons come out behind her to make about seven in the gang in front of you. And she says, here I was thinking it would be a boring day. Almost a shame, really. Just sweet revenge falling so easily into my grasp. Why am I so goddamn lucky?
We have an organ to deliver.
If
The car.
Is this the person we're delivering the organ to?
Not so far as you can tell. These guys are Red Chrome Legion.
Okay.
Glow really pissed them off a little while ago.
Great.
Wait, Dan, are you still awake? Alive?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Yeah. So these are the Nazis that you were so scared about.
Okay, well, I think I know why they're here.
Do you have a response to her taunting and shitting on your reputation?
I would just direct them to the the news footage over the last couple of months of us continuously kicking ass.
You really think you're a badass, don't you?
Yeah.
You really thought you could just roll into the hot zone and nothing would fucking happen to you?
Well, we are pretty slick. I have a new arm, as you can see. What do these people want? What do you want?
She's gonna laugh sort of coldly and turn to her closest lieutenant and say, try to keep Freya alive, kill the rest.
Alright,
And I think that is where we're gonna have to call this evening's session. Because Dan has a very early morning tomorrow.
I can do like 20 more minutes.
I don't think this combat encounter is going to be done in 20 minutes. I'm not sure.
This is a thing.
It's 7 on 4. So there's a bit of work involved, but that's okay. No pressure. We can pick it up next time.
When is everyone free in the flesh?
whenever, baby.
Probably on weekends.
I'd be down to do it next weekend.
Are you
We
guys
can
free?
possibly
See you next weekend.
Yeah.
Next Friday or something.
And to give you guys
Okay.
some idea, this is sort of the situation you're in right now.
Cool.
Well, that was good.
You versus all of them.
I'm glad we
After
finally
the
bumped
action.
into the space Nazis. I was hoping we'd get to space Nazis.
Well, let's fucking erp it up on them with the Air Jeep's minigun that it's got in
That's a
the
good
passenger
idea.
side. That'd be great.
Yeah, you can begin strategizing immediately. You have a week to think about how you want to kill these people, because you're outnumbered and probably outgunned, despite your new acquisition. So you'll have to be clever. You'll have to be swift and deadly and roll well, or one of us is probably going to die.
So the space Nazis, do they have a base in this sort of nuclear zone, or they're just, sort of setting up a meeting with us here?
From what you can tell, this is just where they've set up right now, and you've wandered into their traps. On a totally unrelated mission. How unfortunate.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can get Reese into the fold from where we're currently?
I think I can find a creative way to get him in to help you.
Yeah. Don't forget, I've got a robot DJ that can probably rustle up a car.
Yeah. In fact, quite a few of you have combat zone affiliated contacts that you could get in touch with, even in the middle of some heat, and see if you can get some backup pronto. Because a lot of you do know people who hang out here and fight here and are down to kill some fucking space Nazis.
Alright. I'm gonna call him Juice Man.
Yeah. See what Juice Man's doing.
Juice Man on the line, see if he'll come help out.
Cool. Thank you all for
Any contacts?
participating.
Oh, this is great.
I'm gonna end this.
Thank you, fellas.
It's good.
Sorry to cut it short.